What's going on, everybody? TG here, back in another video. Want to talk to you guys about Virgin Galactic, also known as SPCE, because the stock took a bit of a hit today after the FAA announced that they were grounding one of their spacecraft. So if you guys notice, the stock was actually doing really, really good. Started up here, was up, well over 10% at one point intraday, and then from the peak of right about 1140 to about 205, the stock fell about 13%. And this comes after the FAA grounds one of their spacecraft during an investigation of Mr. Branson's flight. So obviously this is not really good for the company. Obviously the company sold off because of that, but it was rising well before that, and then this news came out and it just sent it right down after the FAA announced this. But if we actually look at SPCE, it's been trading a little bit sideways, in the past little bit of time. Just has these little peaks and valleys. Obviously ran up massive in August, we all remember that, and then really cooled down since then. But yeah, it's one of these stocks that just has a lot of peaks and valleys. We'll see it literally from May. We saw this thing literally triple, and then from the peak has fallen over 50%. But yet, if you look at it, it's still up 57% for the year. So the stock is just moved so much, so quickly. From highs, it's still down about 57%. But if you do believe in this long term, I was actually looking at the options, and I think the options are actually tell a really good tale on SPCE. But if you guys want to do me a favor, just hit the subscribe button. It means a ton to me. I'd really appreciate that. I'm trying to grow this channel. It's hard to make videos every single day. But I do it for you guys because I love you guys and I want to help out. But it just shows me that you guys care and you guys like watching these videos. But let's look at these options for a second, because the options are actually telling a pretty good story. And one of them is, if you believe in SPCE, you can get paid very, very well to sell puts on it. So I was looking at probably the best put to sell, and it looks about the 25 strike price if you're neutral, and about the 30 strike price if you are very bullish. Now, when I say that, essentially what you're doing is you're selling someone the right to sell you shares at a certain price and a certain date. So if you're bullish on SPCE, you think it's going to be, either between 25 and 30 or even above 30 by January of 2022, go ahead and sell a put on that. Because if you notice right here, this break-even price, so this is your break-even price for this option. So essentially what you're doing is, if you buy shares at the current price right now, it's $25.68. That's your break-even, $25.86. But if you sell a put, since you're getting $7.80 in premium and it's a 30 strike price, you subtract that, you get $2.20. So $22.20 is your break-even price. So that's a little more bullish. If you want to be a little bit more neutral, look at that break-even price, only $20.37. So it would have to drop, $5 for you to not even be at break even yet. So that's why I would consider doing the 25. You're putting up $2,500 in collateral and you're making $463. So as long as it stays where it's at, it can even drop 86 cents more. You're going to make that full $463 on expiration. Now, obviously, if it goes underneath it, you're going to have to pick up those shares. So if it goes to 23, you're picking shares up at 25, but you got paid $463 per. So you're still, in the money by about $300. So this is what I'd be doing on SPCE. The implied volatility is pretty high on these options, thus making the contracts worth more. So that's just personally what I'd be doing. You can even go farther out if you want to. March, I like going to March on these things. Gives me a little bit more time. Yeah, you're not going to be able to benefit from theta as much, but if you look at that 25, now it's a 1945 break-even price. You're getting $5.55 per, and you're only waiting an extra 2 months. So maybe that might be the best bet. But that's what I'd be personally doing if you believe in Richard Branson, you believe in commercial space flight. But that's just what I'd be doing. But anyways, yeah, that news, while it is pretty annoying, I don't see the long-lasting effects on it unless they come out with something that bans the company from doing that. But they showed last time that their flight was a success, and I think they're going to continue to be a big player, years and years down the road. Why we might not see immediate results in the next year or two, I think in the next 5 years, I mean, they're the only ones in the game that are doing commercial flights. So it could be something very big. But anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts on all this. Let me know what your thoughts are on SPCE and about selling puts on SPCE. If you guys want to talk, come to Discord and chat. I'd love to chat with you guys. But, until then, have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy, guys. Bye.